Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Azlina binti Halid. My metric number is 280660. I am from Group 4. Our group was assigning subtopic relationship between ABC and ABM. Our group member has found different article or any relevant information that relate to the subtopic that we choose. These are my group mate information, their full name and metric numbers. So, what is ABC? Activity-based costing ABC is defined by CIMA as cost attribution to cost unit on the basis of benefit received from indirect activity. For example, ordering, setting up, ensuring quality. Next is ABC is not an alternative costing system to job costing or process costing, according to Hadrian, Foster and Debtor. Thirdly is whether ABC is an approach to developing the cost number used in job costing or process costing system. Then, the distinctive feature of ABC is it focuses on activity as the fundamental cost object. In contrast, most traditional approach used in job and process costing system rely on general purpose accounting system, not tailored to the activity found in individual organization. The ABC approach has potential to provide manager with information they find more useful forecasting papers. Next, according to Dansby and Lawrence, in ABC costs are not initially traced to department. Instead, costs are first traced to activity and then to product. Activities costing overhead or cost driver are identified. ABC or activity-based costing is based on the belief that in production process that there are various activities which give rise to cost. ABC creates a link between activity and a product by assigning a cost activity to product based on individual product. The activities are later used as a base for allocating overhead costs to product. Okay, next, ABC system assume that activity costs and also that product create demand for activity. The system recognizes that businesses must understand the factor that trust each major activities, the cost activity, and how activity relate to the product. The design of ABC system involve following stage. First is identifying activity. For example, identifying major activity that take place in an organization. Second is assigning cost to activity cost center. For example, assigning cost to cost pool or cost center for each activity. Thirdly is selecting a appropriate cost driver. For example, identifying major activity that make place is in an organization. Lastly, assigning the cost of activity to product, such as assigning such cost according to each product demand for activity. Next, what is ABM? Activity-based management, ABM, is a systematic integrated approach that describes management decisions that use activity-based costing, which is ABC information, to satisfy customer and improve profitability. ABM broadly include aspects like pricing and product mix decision, cost reduction, process improvement, and design decision. Next, activity-based management or ABM follow this premise. Product consume activity, activity consume resource. If manager want their product to be competitive, they must know both activities, that who is making goods or providing the service, and secondly, they must know the cost of both activities. Last is to reduce a product cost. Manager will likely have a change the activity the product consumer. From the above, ABC and ABM, we can conclude that ABC is defined as a methodology that measures the cost and the performance of activity resource and cost object. Special resources are assigned to activities based upon consumption rates, and activity are assigned to cost object again based on consumption. ABC recognize the causal relationship of cost driver to activity. ABM is defined as a display focus on the management of activity as route to improving the value received by customer and the profitability achieved by providing this value. ABM include cost driver analysis, activity analysis, and performance measure drawing on ABC as it measures cost of data. In simple terms, ABC is huge to answer the question, what do things cost? While ABM is process view is concerned with the vector cost to occur. Using ABC data, ABM focus on how to indirect and improving the value of resource increase the value create for customer and other stakeholders. That's all my opinion from the article. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Ahmad Afiq Irfan bin Ahmad Kamal with the matrix number 280468 from Group 4. We present about the principle of activity-based costing ABC and activity-based management ABM. Now, I will explain about the principle of activity-based costing. So, first principle is the principle of analysis of customer profitability. To adapt at customer need in continuous growth, the small and mid-sized enterprises are tempted to designate commercial approach. Commercial service and bigger or smaller customer or business to seek the same level interested in providing the same range of benefit. These aspects are very important. And lastly, the ABC method allows analyzing with acrossing the impact which has the activity on real profitability according to a specific purpose, as well as very precise identification of cost, generating effect of new activity and their way of allocation on customer. So second principle is the principle of transparency analysis of selling price. As for the customer doesn't know about the production cost, but they only know about the final selling cost. The production cost represent the starting base for establishing the selling price. So for example, equipment repair. In traditional method, it will repair by the specialist firms or by person that have the skills of the repair, or we call it trainer. But in ABC method, it will repair by the enterprise worker. It means that the worker itself. So about this principle is it shows that ABC method has lower cost than the traditional method because we did not hire the outside people. So last principle is the principle of analysis of price transparency for internal transfer. The approach proposed by the ABC method allows calculation of transfer price which are integrated in addition to other activities bought by another service or another subsidiary of the group. Therefore, the sources of the commercial nature are not participating in the internal transfer price. This agreement is applied to commercial activities, but it can be extrapolated to all activity connected to product and or all management activity. This debate on calculation of more pertinent production cost has established in the driven by setting of the margin. These things depend on the policy chosen by the enterprise manager or group of enterprise. Before this, I explained about the principle of ABC, but right now I will explain about the principle of activity-based management (ABM). So, first principle is the principle of identification of activity causes. According to this principle, the root of activity causes is found very rarely under control of staff and elimination of a part of the employees that cannot resolve the problem of cost generated by those activities. ABM is based on principle that activity consume cost, production, and service, and then are consumed by the customer. After that, the next principle is the principle of identification of customer related to the activity. According to this principle, it is proceeding to evaluation of customer satisfaction degree about cost, quality, and service level and product delivery time. After identification of satisfied customer, they pass on to identification of specific value activity to carry out improvement activities and to meet the requirement of customer. It can be used the ABM method closely connected with total quality management, business process reengineering, or benchmarking. So, last principle is the principle of cooperation and disciplinary liability. According to this principle, it is proceeding to a cooperation between departments in order to detect deviation and the roots of activity causes and establishing of disciplinary liability. To avoid the reiteration of negative deviation or variable pending, he will be considered redefining the causes and settlement of negative deviation related to non-value activity, excessive cost, and low quality. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Now let's look at the ABC and ABM together or separate. Activity-based costing (ABC) defined as methodology that measures the cost and performance of activities, resources, and cost objects. ABC provides more useful information for cost management purpose rather than traditional systems do. Implementation process ABC system should rely on the following steps: cost system evaluation, ABC design, ABC implementation, and system evaluation and validation. ABC process should not be a one-off event. It demands a fundamental mind by the management. It should be a process of relentless and continuous improvement. Activity-based management (ABM), subsequently defined as discipline that focus on the management of activities, which provide route to improving the value received by the customers and the profit achieved. Using ABC data, ABM focus on redirect and improve the use of resources to increase the value. There are 5 basic information outputs from implementing ABM. First, relevant information about the cost, activities, and business process. Second, cost of non-value-added activities. Third, activities-based performance measures. Fourth, accurate product or service cost information. Last but not least, cost drivers. Basically, ABM mainly focuses on the business process and managing activities aimed at deriving organizational objectives, while ABC helps in improving the costing by outlining the various expenses. However, both ABC and ABM method provide the tools and knowledge base for making informed decisions.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Firuz Umarah binti Muhammad Nazri and my metric number is 280855. Next, I'm going to talk about the relationship between ABC and ABM, which is operational and strategy ABM. ABM achieves its goal by combining two applications which are operational and strategy ABM. First, we look at operational ABM, which is doing things right. It aims to increase productivity, reduce costs, and maximize asset usage. It can boost resource capacity by minimizing machine downtime, improving or eliminating completely problematic activities and processes, and enhancing the organization resource efficiency. This operational ABM makes operation like activity management, total quality management, TQM, and performance measurement more efficient. Reduce expenses, improve revenues, and cost avoidance are all the benefits of operational ABM. Next, we see at strategy ABM part, or in the other word is doing the right thing. Strategy ABM is used to investigate how a business might gain and maintain a competitive edge in the market. ABM aims to change demand for activities in order to maximize profitability, which include judgments on product design and development where the greatest cost savings potential lies, as well as improving relationships with suppliers and consumers. Next, this figure shows the output of the ABM model. On the left side, the cost drivers from the standpoint of the process are components that may influence pricing variance in an activity. Furthermore, from the standpoint of cost assignment, we can find precise cost information relating to the product. By selecting market niches, the cost object can influence a company's competitiveness. The continual improvement process is seen on the right side, which is the organization will be able to increase cost value by taking corrective steps based on the analysis and comparison of activity, cost driver, and performance data. That's all for me. Thank you.
Good morning, madam. I am Lee Ji-hong, matrix number 278849. I will continue with the last part, which is the conclusion of relationship between ABC and ABM. Activity-based costing, ABC, is a costing method that assigns overhead and indirect costs to relate products and service, while ABM, activity-based management, is a system for determining the profitability of every aspect of a business so that its strength can be enhanced and its weakness can either be improved or eliminated altogether. Both ABC and ABM different in their function. ABM mainly focus on the business process and managing activities aimed at deriving organizational objectives. It helps in reducing cost drivers and transfer the resources, while ABC relate to the measurement of the cost and the performance of the various activities, cost objects, and resources. The ABC mainly recognize causal relationship of cost drivers to activities. It's mainly focused on management of activities as a method for improving the value obtained by the customer and the profit got by giving this value. Besides, ABM focus on the various activities and the business process that the customer needs and is willing to pay for. The ABM helps in determining the contribution of each person. This is based on the measure for cost, quality, and time. The ABM also supports balanced scorecard and is considered to be a basic for business process and redesign. The ABC can be called as a subset of ABM. The ABC helps in improving the costing by aligning the various expenses like supplies, salaries, and rent to activities and aligning these activities to service, business process, product, customer, and distribution. One of the basic concepts of ABC is that the cost is consumed and consumption is managed. In conclusion, both of the ABC and ABM are very important for a business. They are the management tool that helps in managing business activities. These tools help in improving the performance of a business firm or an organization. That's all for today. Thank you.